Welcome to BFS Wargaming. So we have another tournament battle report. Sam is on the channel. He's brought his orcs.
We've got the Orkses.
So this is the semi-final of the winners bracket. The White Scars, Space Marines versus the Orcs, the Death Skulls. So, which reading up on the Death Skulls are ridiculously good.
That clan trait is nonsense.
Yeah,
that's the only mistake.
What was it? I looked at the snake bite one, and it's like, oh, you get 6 up with no pain. I was like, yeah, where's the rest of it? You've got Death Skulls, you get to re-roll everything.
Yeah,
like
hit, wound and damage.
Yeah, hit, wound and damage, and then you get a 6 up invuln and the objective secured for infantry. I was like, wow, this is like night and day.
It's mad.
But yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to go into the lists and then we'll be back with the secondaries. Okay, so we have 2,000 points of White Scars. Well, my Destroyer's successor, but I play as White Scars. So we have 2 patrols. In the first patrol, we have the Warlord, which is the captain on bike with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. And he has the Warlord trait Imperium Sword, and he has another Warlord trait, which is the Hunter's Instinct, which gives him +1 to hit against monsters and vehicles. And the Imperium Sword gives him +1 attack and strength on the charge. So we then have a unit of Infiltrators, because I love them. We also have a unit of ATVs, and a unit of attack bikes, all with multi-motors, and we have a unit of Centurions and a unit of Eradicators. The Eradicators have the melter rifles, the assault ones, and the Centurions just have the flamers. They don't have any hurricane bolts or anything like that. In the second patrol, we have the chaplain on bike, and he has the Warlord trait, the Rites of Battle, I think it is, the one that gives him and any character on core units within 6 of him objectives secured. I have another unit of Infiltrators. I have a unit of 5 Blade Guard. I have the Chief Apothecary, and he has the Selfless Healer Warlord trait. And I have a... can't remember what they're called. You know, the transport. Sam, help me. Impulsor. Wow, what a memory. The Impulsor has the Storm Bolters, and it also has the Iron Hail, because I had a spare 5 points after all the points adjustments from chapter approved. I had a spare 5 points, so I've put the Iron Hail on that. And I think that is it. So we will go into the Orcs. Oh, I'll have 7 CP, because I spend a lot of CP on Warlord traits and relics.
Okay, so here's my 2,000 points of Orcs. So we are Death Skulls Detachment this time, just because it's better than the other detachments for competitive. And we are a single battalion. So, starting off, we've got HQs. We've got Warboss on Warbike. Now, this guy is an absolute beast. So I've made him my Warlord with the Might Makes Right Warlord trait for +1 strength and attack. I've then given him Da Killer Claw to make his attacks stupid good. And yeah, so he's also the biggest boss. That was my first CP spent. Giving him +1 strength, +1 toughness, attack and wound, and a 4-up invuln. So yeah, he's super good. We then got a weird boy who I've upgraded to a warp head. And I've given him the Fist of Gork to give characters +2 strength, +2 attacks, and Warpath to give +1 attack to a unit. So he's just a buff monster, really. No jump this time, just here for buffs. We then have 4 troops choices, 2 units of 10 boys with a knob of a power claw and a big shooter in each, and the rest of the boys just have shooters, and 2 units of 10 grots to get the work done while the boys go and have fun. Transporting those, we have 2 units, 2 trucks with their wrecking balls and big shooters, just to transport the boys to make them a little bit faster. We then have 3 fast attack choices. First one is the Storm Boys. These are just like a utility pick. The Nod does have a big chopper, just because that's what he's modeled with. So they'll be jumping around doing their thing. We then have 3 Megatrack scrapjets, which I have upgraded with corkscrews, so they get fight twice, which is really nice. Love these models. And then we have 2 shock jump dragsters, which I have upgraded with gyroscopic whirligigs. So they're super nice. I'm super loving these models nowadays. They're just really good in every way. We then have 2 units of 5 Meganobs. This one has 5 kill saws, or 5 double kill saws. And then one over here has power claws and custom shooters. They're just my heavy infantry melee punch. Then we've got a gun wagon with its kill cannon and big shooter, and I've upgraded the kill cannon to the boomer so it can double tap, so it's like 4d6 shots. That's very nice. And then we have, just rounding off, a bone breaker, and I've upgraded the death roll on that to be the red roller, so an extra flat 6 attacks instead of d6 when it charges. Both the battle wagons have grot riggers if I ever remember them. And yeah, so that is 2,000 points on the nose.
Okay, so you've seen the lists. Just quickly run through all of the trainers from Mad Gaming Train. The mat is from Urban Mats. We'll just quickly run through the train. So we have some of the hub blocks that have red armour on them. They give cover when you're on top of them. The raised ones you can move underneath if your model fits, and they don't give any cover, but they are obscuring until you move underneath them. And then we have 2 bits of dense cover and difficult terrain, so -1 to shoot through and -2 to move through.
And some crates, just because
And
crates.
some containers, yeah, because why not? Bit of extra line of sight blocking. Okay, so secondaries. I have gone for engage on all fronts because my list is fairly quick and I feel like I can hopefully score it a few times.
It's a good mission for this one with Vital Intelligence because you can deploy in 3 fronts.
Yeah. And then after that I have taken Oath of Moment because I'm not a big fan of Oath of Moment. I don't think it really suits my White Scars army, but it looked like the best option out of them.
You could rack up 10 points comfortably without being in the centre.
Yeah, so that's sort of hopefully I can score 10 to 12 points off it, and if I do, I'm pretty happy. Any objective, any secondary that I score 10 points off, I'm pretty happy. And then lastly, I've gone for Bring It Down, because I can score 11, I believe, off of Bring It Down on Sam's list, with the 2 trucks giving 2 each. So
it's 2 each for the battle wagons, and then 1 each for the 2 trucks.
That's it,
1 each for the scrap jets, and 1 each for the dragsters.
Yeah.
So it's a big ask, but you got the metal to do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm counting on, the fact that my melter's going to do some work. And yeah, and that's mine. So we'll move on to your secondaries. You've sort of had to adapt. Your list has to adapt with the changes to the secondaries.
The changes to the secondaries. So I used to take While We Stand We Fight, which was the Meganons with kill saws, the 2 big dragsters, and the scrap jets. And now I used to expect 10 off that, keeping at least one of each vehicle alive, and the Meganons would die. But now it's like, with the kill split units, it's like a reliable 6 points, which is just not good enough, so I don't take it anymore. And deploy scramblers was easy enough for the army to do, but it's still like you had to think about it. Retrieval Tyrus data is a lot harder, so I kind of lost the secondaries I was built round, which, you know, sucks, but we'll see how it goes. So secondaries I have actually taken to date. We've gone with Stranglehold. 6 objectives. It's much easier to do now than it was Domination back in the day. So we'll see how that goes. We're a bit playing with it at the moment. I could have taken Engage for a sort of reliable 10 points, but we're going to play with Stranglehold. If I can get it 3 times, it makes the same. So we've then gone for Data Intercept, which is the mission specific. It's actually quite a good mission specific secondary. And, you know, I can have just Grot sitting at the back doing that all game long, and
it does suit your list. That
yeah, it will rack up. So, and it sort of marries well with Stranglehold. That's kind of where I want to be. I've got an
itchy leg.
I'm being bitten.
I'm not biting him, by the way.
There's a tiny Tyranid in the room trying to get my blood. And then, so after Data Intercept, we did go with the good old rod, Retrieve Octarius Data. You know, if I can do it 3 times, I get 8 points. It's not scramblers, but, you know, we'll still go for it.
Yeah, I think, right, you know, I do think that it's very hard to get secondaries now where you're going to score 15, like or max out on them secondaries. It doesn't seem a lot of games I'm playing. Like you might get one you max out on and the others you don't. You know.
I mean, I like to think if you can get 8 points off a secondary, off all your secondaries, you're doing okay.
Yeah. And obviously you've got to concentrate on that primary because that's where a lot of games are won and lost, don't they?
Yeah. So these games being more competitive, you want to be pushing for that 10 and 12 points, but 8 isn't unreasonable.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go into deployment. We'll come back once we have deployed, and then we'll go for a roll off for first and second. What would you like, first or second?
Dakar. That's what we want.
Dakar. I feel like with the way these deployments are, there's like enough line of sight blocking, but it's actually going to be hard to hide an entire army. So
I think we're both fast enough to get some shots off turn 1.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely going to be shooting turn 1. I think that's a definite.
I don't think either one of us is losing out too much from going first.
No.
It's with the domination. It's going to be the second turn 5 that probably wins it on the primary.
Yeah,
that's
good
sort of prediction. Like what if it doesn't swing either way? Yeah, that's how it's going to end.
Okay, so what we do, go into deployment, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have
Orks.
So I won the roll off. Sam chose his deployment and deployed first. So we have the Storm Boys. We have the Red Roller with the Meganobs inside. Which ones are inside that one?
Killsaw Meganobs.
And then we have the trucks with 10 boys. We have the Shocker. No, what are they? Scrapjets, that's it. And then the dragsters over the back there. We have a weird boy. We have 10 grots on that objective. We have the war boss on bike over there. Then we have the boomer with another 5, the other 5 meganobs. And then we have another truck with 10 in. Then we have 10 grots in strategic reserve.
Yeah.
So over here we have infiltrated these. Not very much, probably only about an inch. So they can't be shot, but they can get an objective if turn 1 if they need to. Then over here we have everything else. Literally the whole army just ready to pop out. Boom. So me and Sam have both said turn 1 will be interesting because we can both probably get shooting. So we'll see what happens. So
see who gets first.
See who goes first.
Okay.
Well, that's a good sign that we're both rolling 6s. So hopefully the dice will be good.
Okay, try again. Yay! Orcs is turn 1.
Orcs turn 1. So we'll be back after Orc.
Okay, so command phase for Orcs is turn 1. We gain a CP, taking me back up to 6. That's a mighty amount of CP. So there's not going to be a lot of shooting this turn. I will get my dragsters, but we'll see what happens with them. So yeah, on to turn 1 Orcs.
Okay, Orc Movement turn 1. These 2 dragsters have appeared from nowhere, ready to get some shooting on the army. We then have the shock troopers.
Storm Boys,
that's what I meant. And the Red Rollers move around here. They are doing retrieve Octavius data. He's just moved up onto the objective. They have advanced over there in the truck. He's just moved over. And then round here, these have all just sort of shuffled about, really. I think that is it, isn't it?
It is pretty much.
Oh, and the Grots did the data intercept from
the Grots, yeah.
The secondary for the mission.
Quite a few actions going off this turn.
Yeah, so it's more of an actiony turn, but we'll see. Do you want to do any psychic?
We will do Fist of Gork on a war boss.
Okay.
No. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's a no. And then we'll do Warpath on a war boss, because yeah, why not? No.
Cool.
Okay, we get those bad rolls out of the way.
Okay, so you ready to go into shooting?
We are ready to go into shooting.
Who would you like to shoot first?
So
sir?
we've got the first dragster
Yep.
at the impulsor.
Yeah. Can I just what the guns do?
Okay, so it's got a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Which is strength 8 minus 2 damage.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Okay.
And it's got a custom shock rifle, which is minus strength 8 minus 3 d6 damage.
And how many shots?
2 shots from the custom shock.
And it hits on?
Hits on 4s. 6s for the rocket.
Ooh. Okay. Cool. Let's go. So into the impulsor.
Yes. So, do we want to use any stratagems here? No, we don't. So we'll start with custom shock rifle. Hitting on 4s. I will death skulls reroll this one.
Yep.
Both hit. We are wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds.
Very nice.
Minus 3.
Okay. 5 up invan. Nope.
No, that's 2d6 damage.
Okay.
That is a 6. I will reroll the 2 death skulls
Yep.
reroll.
So 4.
4, so it's 9 damage.
9 damage.
We will then fire the rocket.
Yep.
If we can get this through, it's a dead impulsor. So, on a 6. No. Oh well, that's something.
Yep.
We then got the next shock jump dragster, which is going into attack bites right next to the impulsor.
These ones at the back here.
Yep. So we'll start with the custom shock rifle. We are going to bounce that shock dragster for 1 CP as well, so we'll do that in a minute.
Yep, no worries.
So shock rifle at the bites with a death skulls reroll. Good talk. Rocket at the bites. No. Okay, that's them done. I will just move that dragster and then we'll
Okay, truck, or the people in the truck shooting at these infiltrators.
Yep, we're needing 6s. If I get lucky and get 1, I'll be happy. If I get that in the tray.
2.
2 hits. So we get 2 additional. Nope.
What about Death Skulls reroll? Using that?
Not
yet?
using that yet.
Okay.
Forced wound. That's 1 wound.
Thanks.
Then we got a big shooter in there. That's where we use the Death Skulls reroll. That's why we do that. And then 2 additional, which don't hit. And then these are 3s in the tray. 2 wounds.
Saves.
Yeah. And then we got a big shooter on the truck at them, which is 6s with a Death Skulls reroll. No. All done.
Okay. So that is the shooting done.
That is indeed all my shooting done.
Okay.
Nothing else can see.
No charges?
No charges, because you hit out with Infiltrator, so I couldn't quite get close enough.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into White Scars turn 1. Okay, so up to 8 CP. Sam actually done a bit more damage than I would have liked to my Impulsor, because now he's very restricted on movement, which is a little bit annoying.
But it's not dead.
But it's not dead, which could have been worse. So I can't complain too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out, we'll see what we can shoot, see if we can do some damage.
You've got some litanies to do?
I have got some litanies to do. Just the Mantra of Strength on the chaplain goes off. I don't think I have anything else that needs to be done in the command phase. So we're going to go in for some movement and see if I can get some shooting. Okay, Pulsar moved over, Apothecary got out, Chaplain shuffled, Eradicators advanced up onto here. These two moved up, Centurion sort of shuffled a little bit. These have moved up, they advanced, I paid a CP so they could still shoot. They've moved up and the shield captain on bike has moved up as well. I'm just going to put him back to there, just so you can re-rolls. And then that is it. So we're going to go into the shooting phase because we don't do none of that sidekick stuff. We'll be back with what we're going to shoot. Okay, so we're starting off with the Eradicators. They're shooting into this truck. So we have 6 shots hitting on 3s. We have 3 hits. Oh, if only the captain was there. And then
Again.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 6 up invulnerable saves.
because we're lucky blue.
He's
kit.
made one.
Yep.
Okay, and then 3 damage.
Do I turn it into 1? No.
Is that on a 6 or a 1?
On a 6. So
Okay, well, we'll go in with the next. Okay, so this unit of attack bikes here, we're going to shoot the back attack bike with everything into this guy, and the 2 front ones are going into the truck. So we're going to do the back attack bike, and this will be at -1.
Yep, because of the woody wood.
Yep.
Wood that's not a wood.
2 hits.
Freeze to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound. Is he a lucky blue kit? No.
Okay, so this will be D6 damage for 3.
3. Down to 5.
Okay. And then we'll do bolter shots. 2.
2. No AP on these, is there?
No.
So 4s. Yay!
Lovely. Okay, and then we'll do the other melter shots and guns into the truck.
2 hits.
It's through thingy, so it won't be 1 hit.
You're within 3 inches of that, aren't you? So you.
No, it won't. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. And 1 wound.
Yep. 6s. Nope.
D6 damage. That is a 3 again.
3 again. Do I turn that into 1? I do not.
No. Okay. Then we have some rapid fire shots into the truck. One hit, 1 wound, brother.
4s. Hey,
Save.
there's a 6.
Okay.
That was a bit miserable.
So we're gonna do all of the small fire into this guy, plus 1 of the melters, and then we're gonna put 2 melters into that guy. Okay, so the 2 melters into the truck. 1 hit.
Yeah.
No wounds.
Do you want CP?
Do I want a CP? Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Here's a wound.
Go. 6s. Nope.
And then D6 damage for 6.
Do I turn it into 1?
Ooh,
Oh, I didn't see
very
it.
close.
Okay, let's see how many boys don't get out. So, on your heads, lads. 2 of them try to land on their feet.
Okay,
2 dead.
we'll be back with the rest. Okay, so then the other melter gun into this guy. 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound.
6
6s. No.
So this is D6 plus 2.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Does explosion? No.
No explosion.
Not rolling enough 6s. There need to be more explosions.
Okay, so we'll be back with what we're going to shoot. Okay, everything from these attack bikes into this truck. So starting with the melters. Oh dear. We get to re-roll those because of the captain. So 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Yep. 6s. Save 1.
Should have rolled 1 separately because it was in melt range, but my fault. 6 damage.
So on a 6 I'll turn one of those 3s into a 1. Nope. So take 6. It's 4 left.
Cool,
I've
cool.
got wound dice on the other side of the room.
Oh no. Okay, and then we'll do all of the bolters. Oh, where's the gun? Reroll those 1s. And then 5s and 6s. For 0, that is cocked.
No.
Nope, none.
Good talk.
Okay, then we'll be back with some... Okay, infiltrators into the truck. Rerolling those 1s. And then 5s and 6s. 1. No AP.
Alright, it's weird getting shot by Space Marines with no AP.
Okay, we'll be back with some... Okay, so these attack bikes into the battle wagon, everything, even the little plinky shots. So, melters. Rerolling those 1s. And then
4s.
4s. Only 2.
2. I mean, that worked out perfectly average.
Yep.
6s. Nope.
It's 2d6 damage. That is 8 damage.
Okay, nothing I can do about that.
And then we'll go to the smaller shots. How many do they have? 16?
Yes. So one more. You're looking for one more wound, really.
Okay. And then this will be 6s to work.
Yeah.
Not 1. Loads of 5s this time, but no 6s. Okay. Well, that is my shooting phase. To be honest, it could have gone better.
It could have.
Unfortunately, I might have a little charge. We'll see. Okay, so do these boys need morale? I'm not charging.
Leadership 8, lost 2.
Okay. So that is where we are. We're going to go in with. I feel like I was hoping to do a little bit more damage. I wasn't planning on killing the battle wagon because that would have been big. I was hoping to take out the other truck over that side and maybe kill some more boys. But such is life. I've got to deal with it. And we'll be back with Orcs.
Okay, so Orc command phase. We get 15 on primary, which is pretty nice because I've got 3 objectives and more than you. We gain a CP, takes me back up to 6. And we get 3 points for data intercept as well. So early game's working out well. We've snagged an early stranglehold. We've snagged an early data intercept. So yeah, it's going well. A bit worried about the progressive firepower of this army, but we're going to hopefully take some of that away this turn.
Okay, so these Orcs have jumped out here of this truck and they are doing retrieval terrorist data. The truck has moved around, got on that objective. He healed a wound with the grot riggers, and the grots behind here are doing retrieve data again.
Data intercept.
Data intercept, that's it. He is advanced up. He is advanced or jumped.
Just moved.
Yeah. Oh, he just moved, did he?
Just moved.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
just moved.
14-inch move.
Okay, and then they've stayed where they are. They've stayed where they are. That's about it. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. Are you doing any psychics, sir?
There are no relevant psychics, unless I just do Fist of Gork on the war boss. Nope.
Okay. Just hoping you're just going to get a nice little perils.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, so the scrapjet is firing into these.
Everything into the bikes.
Cool.
So we're a little limited on range. If I start killing models, the boomer might actually be able to shoot. So I might do the boomer into the bikes first.
Boomer into the bikes.
And I'm going to drop a dice. So
no worries.
We are going to spend 2 points, 2 command points.
From
Mordaka?
Mordaka?
Mordaka.
And that can be played on any unit, can it?
It can.
Lovely.
So, first 2d6 shots. Firing. 3. I will CP reroll that. For 6.
Okay.
And a second 2d6 shots. For 3. So it fires 9 shots.
Okay. Give it another CP.
Good job, boy.
Okay, so 9 shots, hitting on 5s.
On 5s. Just grab my trait.
Yeah.
Right. Hitting on 5s.
You get one. Are you death skulls in one?
Death Skulls reroll. No. And then an extra shot. Which does hit. Good talk. Wounding on 2 3s. 2 wounds. -2.
Okay, so I have 5 ups. Both go through.
That's 2 damage each.
That is a dead bike.
That's kind of not what we wanted. So,
Okay.
big shooter. Misses.
Okay.
Okay, well that screwed me.
This is because the scrapjet is now out of range.
Yeah, so, well, out of range of my 24-inch guns.
Yes.
So the scrapjet will carry on shooting them.
Okay. What's he got?
So he's got 2 big shooters. So the first one is fired by grots, so 4s. With a Death Skulls. And then wounding on 4s. We have a Death Skulls. 3 wounds, no AP.
3 wounds. Saved them all.
And then we've got driver's big shooters for 3 hits with 2 additional. No. And then 1 wound.
Saves.
Good talk.
What are we on to next?
We have a scrapjet back here. I'm just going to check range quickly.
Okay.
I don't think it will be. 36. Oh no, yep, we'll do the same again.
Yep.
All big shooters.
No problem.
If we just plink a couple of wounds, I'll be happy.
Yeah, yeah.
So Grots, 1 hit with a death skulls, with an additional. 2 hits. 4s, no wounds. We have a death skulls, 1 wound.
Yep.
Yep. And then drivers, 2 hits, 2 additional. 4s, 1 wound.
Saves.
Okay.
We'll be back here. We're going with the dragster into these attack bikes here.
Yep. So we've got custom shock rifle on freeze. 1 hit. Of course, I need a reroll. No, 1 hit. Doesn't wound, but I get a reroll. 1 wound, -3.
-3. Saves.
God's sake. Rocket on 5 misses. I think I'm just going to spend the CP to bounce him,
Okay.
just to get him out of dodge. I'm going to put him over here now.
Okay. He's bouncing around.
So it's not going well. So I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally think that's it.
What about that truck?
Oh,
You can shoot these if you want.
yeah. Truck's big shooter. On 5s, we have a death skulls reroll. No, with an additional. No. And then 4s, 1 wound on the bike.
Goes through.
Have a win.
See? I think we're done on the shooting.
I was hoping to kill a bike squad there, and I did not.
Have you got any charges?
I do not, because the boys are just capping and doing objectives.
Okay.
That was not the turn I wanted.
Okay, so we'll be back with White Scars turn 2. Okay, so command phase, I didn't score any primary, which I'm a little bit sad about. I have gone up to 7 CP, and I'm going to try and do the mantra of strength on the chaplain. It goes off. So yeah, I'm obviously moving into tactical doctrine. I've got a bit more AP on the bolters, but I need to clear him off some objectives. He's on way too many objectives, which is, if I don't do something about that, I'm going to lose the game. So yeah, we'll be back with the movement. Okay, so the ATVs moved along here, along with the apothecary and the chaplain. These bikes have moved up to here. One is on the objective, but obviously their objective is secured, so they're holding it. The Eradicators are stable they are. These Infiltrators are shuffled. The Impulsor moved up. These guys got out and moved. In fact, I forgot I can advance them, which I will do. So they'll move an extra 3. And then these guys have all moved up as well. And these 2 bikes here. So we're going to go into the shooting phase. Okay, we're starting with the Infiltrators into the boys. Rerolling those ones.
See how much toughness 5 will matter here nowadays.
So this is 4s, yeah?
Yeah.
Would have mattered for 3.
Yeah. What's that? 8?
6, 7, 8, yeah.
Yep.
So you get 6 up in vans because of the death skulls.
Yep. Yeah, made 2.
So 6 dead.
6 dead. One of them will be the knob, so I lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, then we're going with the captain. Misses 1. Can't re-roll for himself. Just the 1.
6s. Yep.
Nearly. Okay. Well, I'm controlling the objective now, which is nice.
Well, it's 5-5 at the moment.
Oh yeah, you're right.
One more.
Okay, so all of the shots from here going into the truck. So melters first. No re-rolls, but I do get 3 hits. And then wounds. 2 wounds.
6s. No.
That would be dead just off the 2.
Do I reduce either to 1? Oh,
You do.
so it takes
I do have to roll.
a minimum of 3 damage from the other one, though, so it's dead.
Okay, yeah.
Does it explode? No.
No. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, so these 3 attack bikes. Melters into the scrapjet and the other shots into these guys. So, melter shots. All hit. And then wounding on 3s. All wounds.
He's got his rig dice out. Let's see if I can find mine. Success. Evidently not.
Okay, so that's 6d6.
Yeah. It's dead. Explosion one.
Although, to be fair, as 6d6, that's not a great roll.
Does it explode? No.
Okay. So we'll cut. Oh, and then the other shots. 4. So we have 6, 12. Rerolling the 1. And then 4s. 4.
Nope.
1 left. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, the Eradicators are shooting at this truck. No, it's not. It's a battle wagon. So I'm going to be -1 to hit because I'm shooting through the dense cover. So I'll be hitting on 4s. That is 5 hits.
Bring on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Save 1.
Okay, d6 damage for 3. We'll be back with some more. Okay, so we're shooting all the melters into the battle wagon and the smaller guns into these. The guy at the back will have -1 when he shoots his smaller guns into these. So we'll do the melter first. So hitting on 3s. Oh, it's not a good roll. Oh, that's not too bad. 3 hits and wounds. I am
forced to wound.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, do I do a reroll? Yeah, I'm going to reroll. Pays off.
Yeah.
2.
6s.
It's a 4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. Cool.
Oh. Okay, so it's d6 plus 2. So that is 6 damage each. You don't reduce these ones,
No.
you? So that's 12 damage. Okay, then we'll go back to the other shooting. So into the Orcs, this is the one that's -1, so we're hitting on 4s. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
6s. 1.
And then 3 wounds and 4 wounds, so 7 wounds, not right, mate. 7 saves to take.
Okay. That include the first 2?
No,
Yeah.
7 with the last.
So it's taken 1 so far, and then I take another 6.
So 7.
1 left alive.
Okay, we'll be back with some more shit. Okay, Apothecary with his 18-inch absolver bolt pistol into the truck. He hits.
Whoa.
Wounding on 5s. Bounced off at the last second. Okay, and then the chaplain is going to fire. He hits. Wounding on 6s this time.
Yep.
No!
Tough and say.
Okay. I don't think we've got anything else in range. We'll just check and then we'll move on. Okay, Impulsor into this. I'm severely wounded and I'm going through dense cover, so 6s? No. Okay. So we're going to shoot with these, which is a shame. I wanted to kill this to then kill the knobs inside. So we might as well go overboard and put all of the melter into here, or do we want to do that?
Just make sure it's done.
Yeah, all the melter's going in here, and then the small shots will go into these orcs here. Okay, so melter, and then 4s. It's only 2.
Looking for a double 6. Nope. Now we're looking for a big 6. Oh.
Now you've got to roll for the boy, the Mega Knobs.
See how many knobs die? None of them.
None. Nice. Okay.
Your pilly shots from your bolters.
Yep. I've got 6 here, so I'll just do these twice. 3 so far.
Is it 6 shots from them? There are only 2. Oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm doing it backwards. So that's 5.
5 wounds.
Yeah.
Looking for all the 6s. That's 2.
2.
Yeah, gone.
Okay. I think that's all my shooting.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with, once Sam has disembarked, we'll be back with some... Okay, Infiltrators are going to charge into this boy. Ooh, a 3.
Oh, they
does
don't
make
they
it.
want to do it though.
So we'll be back.
Be 6. Oh yeah, 3 9 attacks.
Okay, 9 attacks into this boy.
He's got this.
Reroll 1.
Gonna have ya.
And then 4s.
Yeah. All ones. Go on.
Oh, so we have 4.
Ah, it's easy. 4 6s coming up. Okay.
He did. Okay, so good turn for me. I've cleared some stuff. I've cleared my lines, apart from these 5, which are going to cause me a lot of pain next turn. But you know, such is life. So we're going to go into the something phase, command phase. Turn 3.
Okay, so turn 3. Fingers crossed we can do more damage than we did last turn. These semi-final games don't seem to be going my way on the dice, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, the Mega Knobs found out because their objective is secured, they're taking this objective. These grots have come in from Siege Reserves over here. Scrapjets moved up. The Battle Wagon and the War Boss have moved up. The Dragster advanced and the Scrapjet over there has moved up. And then we've got some grots and a weird boy behind there. The grots are doing
Retrieve while Tara is
data, and the weird boy is doing data intercept.
Yep, so there's no psychic because I'm actioning.
Yep.
And then we have some shooting to do.
Okay, you know what you're shooting?
So we've got some pretty important shooting to do.
Okay.
In the form of making sure we don't shoot ourselves out of range. Oh no, we've got loads of range this time. So we will start with the dragster into the bikes.
Okay, and he's at -1 shoots the advance.
Yes. Yeah? So rocket on a 6. No. Custom shock rifle on 4s. Descos reroll. No. Wounding on 3s. That is a wound. -3.
-3.
No.
Goes through.
D6 damage. For 2 damage, that kills 1. Do I put him back in hiding? Yes, we do. We'll put him back over here.
Spending a CP.
It's just such a good stratagem.
Cool. Do you want to shoot next?
Yeah, we are going to shoot the boomer.
The boomer, who's the boomer shooting at?
We're going to do all of its shots into that single attack bike.
Okay.
It's excessive. So 46 shots, we're not going to re-roll any of them, we're just taking it. That's 5d6. Let's try again. So that is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boomer, you're supposed to be better than this. 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang on, 5s. That is not a flat dice. No, doesn't matter. And then 1 Death Scars reroll. And 3 additional. Okay. Then winning on 3s. We have a Death Scars reroll. It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 5 ups.
Yep.
We made one.
It's 2 damage each.
He's a dead bike. Do I force him to shoot at it again?
I still got a big shoot to go.
It's a CP to keep a unit alive. How much more guns you got to shoot him? Just that?
Oh, I've got a whole scrap yet.
Yeah. I'm going to try it. Doesn't pay off. Fair enough. The bike is dead.
Okay then. Only just.
So
Scrapjet. So Scrapjet's going to shoot the other bikes.
Yep.
So we've got a wing missile. Misses. 2d3 from rocket cannons for 4. Hitting on 5s. We have a Death Skulls reroll. No. And then with an additional. No. Winning on 3s. It's 2 wounds.
Minus?
2.
Minus 2. Both go through?
3 damage each. Just a dead bike.
Dead bike. Okay.
Then we've got some Grot Gunners. 4s. We've used the Death Skulls reroll to hit, so 1 additional. No. Then 3s. 4s even. 3 wounds.
Any AP?
No AP on these.
Saves it all.
Yep, and the drivers, big shoots. On 5s. 1 additional. No. 4s. 2 wounds.
Save them both.
Cool. Big shoots don't do a lot. Kill a bike. I'll take that. We've then got another Scrapjet here.
Yep.
Just going to target the bikes in the middle.
These ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
So wind missile on a 6. No. Rocket cannon 2d3 for 4. At least they're consistent. 2 hits with a Death Skulls reroll and an additional. Yay. And then 3s. We have Death Skulls reroll. 3 wounds.
Minus 3?
Yep. Minus 2.
Minus 2. 5 ups. Nope, all go through.
So that's 1 dead, 1 left, 1 wound.
Cool, cool.
So we'll fire the Grot's big shooters.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s with 2 additional. So it's 4 hits. We can Death Skulls reroll wound. Nope, 1 wound.
Saves it.
And then the driver's big shooters, 5s. Try that again. 2 hits, 2 additional. 4s, 1 wound.
Saves it.
We'll take it.
Okay. Any more shooting?
The Warboss has his Daka guns, he'll shoot the bikes.
Okay. Are they in range?
18.
Okay, yeah, 18 is in range. Yeah.
5s. Oh, Death Skulls reroll. Sure. So 3 additional. Try that again. And then 4s. And we have a Death Skulls reroll. 2 wounds. Get 9 hits from a 6-shot gun with 2 wounds.
Mine does go through it. Kills him.
Kills the bike. I will take that.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. That's the turn I wanted last turn. So, with that, we've only got shooting charges to do. I can fire some Grots.
We'll be back. Oh, you firing Grots?
Yeah, I've got some Grots I can shoot.
We'll be back. The Grots took 1 wound off here. Meganobs who are charging both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
11.
I think 11 will
probably in. So we have 2 of the Meganobs into the attack bike here and 2 into the ATV.
Question is, do I want to pump my damage for a CP? I think I'm going to save my CP for a turn because they've achieved what I wanted to. So we will do first 8 attacks into the ATVs.
Okay.
Hang on 4s. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Minus.
Minus 3.
6 ups. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
Okay. Oh, and then I get 6 of 20 pains. So 1 damage.
That's fine. I've stopped them coming forward for now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got 2 versus the bike.
Yep.
On 4s. So 2 hits. Wow, that was miserable. And then I get Death Skulls reroll. Of course. 2s. 2 wounds.
6 ups.
No. There's a dead bike.
2 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want a CP reroll for a 6?
No, not really, but I want to, because I want to keep him alive.
Be incredibly janky if you do.
I'm going to do it purely because I could bring a bike back to life and that would be huge. Yeah. So I'm going to go for it. No! It was a...
the long shot.
It's a Hail Mary, but I think it was actually worth it. If it had come off, it would have been well worth it. Okay, we'll be back with White Scars turn 3. Okay, so primary, I only score 5. I really need to score big on the next 2 turns, so I've got to make sure I'm on these objectives. So I score 5 in the primary. I go up to 4 CP, and I need to kill, and hold objectives.
So, command phase, you gain a CP, so you're up to what, 4 now?
Yeah.
And mantra strength?
Oh yeah, mantra strength. Goes off.
Look at that.
Roll right into the camera. Perfect.
Alright, on to move.
Okay, these have fallen back and I've played Fainting Withdrawal, so I get to shoot with them as normal. Then the Apothecary just moved back a little bit. He's moved over. Chaplain's advanced up to here. Both of these units have advanced. They've just sort of moved about a bit. They've moved up. The Captain has advanced up as well. So I'm really trying to now push Sam back, try and get on some of these objectives. I need to score. Because he's had a really good start to the game, and I really need to start just pushing back. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with these 3 here because they've got no other target. We're going to go into the Meganobs. So hitting on 3s, 3 miss. I think I've missed with 3 every time, haven't I? And then 2s. There's only 2.
Only 2. The 6s. I'll save 1.
And 3.
3 damage. I lose 1. So I'll keep the one who's holding the objective, obviously.
Yep. Okay. Then we'll shoot these ATVs, all the melter into the Meganobs, and the small guns into the Grots. So the melters into the Meganobs. 5 hits.
No penalty to hit for withdrawing or anything, is there?
No. 5 wounds.
Oh, that'll do it. So basically each one is failed is a dead Meganob.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, and then the small guns. That's 4 so far into the Grots. Only T2, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's another 3, so 7 so far. And another 3, so 10.
10. No AP on these now because you're in Assault Doctrine.
That is true.
So 6 up saves. Make 1. There's a Grot left.
Cool. There's a Grot left, guys. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll shoot these melter shots into the battle wagon. So I will be hitting on 4s because it's dense cover, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll reroll 1 because of the captain. So that's 3 hits. Wounded on 4s. 2 wounds.
6 is to save.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, am I in melter range? Whoa.
Oh, there.
We'll be back after we've put it back. Okay, it's 2d6 plus 2.
That'll do it.
8, 15, 10, 13.
Explosion? No.
Blue.
See how many Meganobs get out? All but 1.
All but 1. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, into the charge phase. So the way that Sam has got the Meganobs out, it makes a very long charge for Centurions, but I'm going to try it anyway because it's fun. So I'm going to use a CP to do a 3d6 charge, but I could just pick the 2 highest. So, let's go for it. 3d6, need a 10. No.
Oh.
I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll.
Yeah.
Ah, so 9. It's well worth a go. Okay, fair enough. So the other charge is with the captain. He gets a 3. Does a 3 make it? I've got a re-roll.
Yeah, I was going to say. No, you make it.
Okay. Cool. So the captain into the scrapjet. I have 6 attacks.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth overwatching here. Takes me down to 1 CP. Yeah, I will. I'm going to throw an overwatch at you.
Okay.
So, we've got...
Have you got to take one off?
Yeah, I'm just going to go back immediately afterwards.
Cool.
So, wing missile on 6. No. 2 3 rocket cannon shots for 6. Hang on 6s. We have a Death Skulls reroll.
Nice.
And then 2 additional. No. Wing on 3s. 2 wounds, -2. 6 damage. And you CP reroll with your last CP? No, you can't. You already used it on your Centurion's charge.
He's dead.
Oops.
Okay.
Okay then. Orcs turn 4. 5 more primary. Another 2 for data inset. Gain up to CP 2. So killing this captain was an incredibly good stroke of luck. A failed charge face on the White Scars could turn the game here. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
Okay, so the boys have jumped over here with the jetpacks because for some reason I can't remember. They're Storm Boys.
Storm Boys.
Storm Boys, I got it.
Yeah, only because the Grot survived his leadership.
Yeah, the Grot survived his leadership, rolled a 1. Of course, because it's all going my way. But he did try and run the Mega Knobs to get on this objective and he rolled a 1 back into a 1. So he's only got 1 CP left. The War Boss advanced up. He's looking at having a go at the Infiltrators. Both of these two moved up. So... those scrapjets moved up as well. So, psychic?
We can do psychic. We will do... forgot to move the weird boy.
You did say he was going to.
Yeah.
You actually rolled a 1 on his advance.
It's all the way up to here. So, I don't think... No, it's still out of range.
Right.
So he is going to try and warpath though.
Okay.
Stick that on the Mega Knobs just in case they make it. Yeah, so the Mega Knobs get an extra attack.
Okay.
In fact, we'll put that on the scrapjet.
The Mega Knobs can't...
They can't do anything, no, but it'll be for you. I'm going to put it on the scrapjet regardless.
Which scrapjet?
This one.
Okay. Who range is he?
No, you're right. We'll put it on this one.
Yep.
It's 18-inch range.
Cool.
Put it on this scrapjet.
Okay, great.
So, shooting-wise, we have a scrapjet to shoot your chaplain.
Yep. This scrapjet here?
Yep.
Cool.
So, have a wing missile. Nope. 2d3 rocket cannon for 5 shots. Hitting on 5s. With a Death Scars reroll. There we go. And then 1 additional. Nope. And then 3s. With a Death Scars reroll. Damn it. 1 wound. -2.
What is it?
It's a 4.
Saves.
-2.
Invan.
Oh yeah, sorry. And then Grot Gunners. 4 hits. 4 additional.
Lovely.
And then 4s. It's 3 wounds, no AP.
3 saves.
And then regular drivers gunners. 2 hits, 2 additional.
He's like repulsive with the amount of guns they've got.
1 extra cock dice. 2. Have a wound.
Okay. You know what you do next?
I do. We have a Dragster into Centurions.
Yep.
So we have an advance, so we'll start with a shock rifle on freeze. God's sake. Death Skulls reroll. Okay. That makes me angry. Rocket. Hits. Wounds, -2.
Goes through.
3 damage.
Okay.
That's him done. He can just sit there now.
Okay.
Then we've got the scrapjet on the side. It's going to fire everything into Centurions.
Okay.
So let's fire the Grot Gunners first. See if we can take that last wound. So it's 3 hits with a reroll, or additional even. 1 wound.
Nope.
Yep, and Driver's Gunners. Nope. Then we've got a Wing Missile. Nope. And 2d3 rockets. For 3. 1 hit with Death Skulls reroll. Nope. And then an additional. Nope. Freeze. 1 wound, -2.
Saves.
Yep. What a waste. The Warboss will shoot the Centurions with his guns on 6s. Death Skulls reroll. Nope. Oh well, we're running out of guns. The Meganobs can shoot the Centurions.
They got guns.
Yeah, they do. And they did advance.
Okay.
Custom shooters. Hitting on 6s.
Nice.
With a Death Skulls reroll. Nope. And then 6 additional. Get 1 more.
What's the strength?
4. So 5. With a Death Skulls reroll. Call it 3. Oh, do get 1.
Yeah. Have 1 CP. Nope, I'm gonna let him die. Okay.
Okay, we've got some. I guess we could shoot you with sluggers for my Storm Boys into Chaplain.
Chaplain, yep.
So one of them was for a stick bomb for 3 shots. 1 hit. 5s, doesn't wound. And then 4 sluggers. 1 hit with a Death Skulls reroll. 1 hit. 5s with a Death Skulls reroll. Nope. Good talk. Charges them.
Yep.
Okay, so the biggest one we got to make here is the Warboss into Intercessors.
Mm-hmm.
Or Inceptors.
Infiltrators, but yeah.
I'm just over 6.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for a 6 on the dice.
Okay. Yep. Easy. 9.
9 inches. So he'll come around. Sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Scrapjet's going to go into the bikes. Anything but double 1. Very nice. On a 4+. Nope. Then we've got Scrapjet into Chaplain. 8.
Yeah.
Boop. And then he's got a 4+ to do wounds. Yep, have D3 more wounds. Have a middle wound.
Beautiful. Okay. We'll be back with the this scrapjet into the Chaplain.
Yep, so hitting on 4s with a Death Skulls reroll. If only I was Goths. Strength 8, so 3s. That's 3 wounds at -2.
3 wounds at -2. 2? That's the damage.
D3.
Kills him.
Okay, very nice. Boop. Do you want to interrupt? You can't.
No, I can't.
Okay, next Scrapjet gets his extra attack as a warpath against the bikes. So 4s. With Death Skulls reroll. No. And then 3s. That's 4 wounds.
-2.
I think it's -2. Yeah.
You said it was minus from the last one.
I mean, I'm fairly certain it's at least -2. It might be -3.
Okay, it's 3 go through.
I will just double check for your viewing pleasure.
So 3d3 damage, so 1 at a time.
Yep. So none of them wounded, so the first 2. Kill 1.
Yep.
And the second one,
1
I will Death Skulls reroll it because I can. Have 3 wounds.
Cool.
Gets to fight twice.
Yep.
So no rerolls now. We've used all of those. 3 wounds. -2.
2 saves.
It's D3, so that's a dead bike.
Cool.
1 damage, but it's still dead bike.
Yep. And then your big war boss.
With 7 attacks.
I'm going to play Transhuman, my last CP.
Of course. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling Death Skulls. Very nice. Wounding on 4s.
flat rerolls for the Killer Claw. That's 5 wounds. Minus 3.
3. Damage 3.
Damage 3, so.
Okay, I need a 6 up. I got 2. 3 dead. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, got a leadership on the infiltrators. There's a 1, so they pass.
Yep. I don't think Centurion's going to fail at all. So we're getting there.
Okay, we'll be back with
White Scars.
White Scars turn 4. Okay, so a rough turn with my captain there last turn, but I got to 1 CP, managing to survive over here to claim the objective was keep the objective was big because I got 10 primary from it.
Yeah, you get 10 primary and denied me in my stranglehold.
Yeah, which is a big swing, but I still need to do a lot here to make sure that I can
come back.
Yeah. So we'll see if everything comes off just how I want it to. Okay, so the Eradicators into the scrapjet. Oh, into the scrapjet, right over here. So I need 3s. So 5 hits, and then I need 3s. 4 wounds. 6 up.
Says 1.
So that's 3.
So it's dead.
Yeah.
Explosion? Nope.
Okay. Then we are going to fire 1 lot of the AT. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we're going to fire the melter guns into the Megalops because we can see there. So that's 4, and then 2s, so 3.
So 6s. No.
Oh, I should have run them out of time. Go back.
Yeah.
First one, nope. Kills him. Nope. 2. So 1's dead, 1 down to 1 wound, yeah?
Yep.
And then we've got small shots into this grot from one of them. Can't see. So 1 miss, and then 2s. 4 wounds.
No AP on
No
these?
AP.
Okay.
He did, and then the next 2 into the Storm Boys. So we have 2 wounds so far. Four wounds. 2 die. Okay. Then we will come back. Okay, 46 flamers into the scrapjet. Not great. 5 and 9. So we have 8 and 1 more. 9. Winning on 5s?
Yep.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP nothing.
Nothing.
So 4s. Of course. Takes 3.
Okay. Then I think that is it. I think we've got some pistols we can fire into this guy actually. 4 pistols that are under there. 3 hits. It's like toughness 100, isn't he?
Yeah.
1 wound.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So we'll be back. Okay, so we're going to charge over here. Right. And then we're going to charge with the Centurions. They're in with a 6. And then with the other guys, they're in with a 6. So we'll be back once I've moved them. Okay, so over here, we're going to go into the Storm Boys. We've got 15 attacks with the ATVs. We've dropped a couple. And then we are wounding on 4s. And this is minus, so it's 4, minus 1.
4 minus 1. Okay, I need to roll a 6 here. No, they're all gone.
Okay.
That was
Quite big.
big, yeah.
Okay, and then we'll be back. Okay, so the Centurions into the Meganobs. So we're hitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on 2s. So strength 10. And now -4.
-4, so I get 6s. I assume they're
why did I do that? It was 6, mate.
No, they're all dead.
Okay, yeah, damage 4.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll be back with these. Okay, because of my tiny hands, I'm going to do the Sergeant after, but this is the attacks from the other guys. So we're hitting on 3s. And then 5s to wound.
Yep.
5s to wound, because we're strength 5, I believe. Okay, so we have 3 so far.
Yep, and the Sergeant.
And then the Sergeant. All hit. And then wounded on 5s. Another 2. So 5 wounds.
Okay, I need to not fail this. 4 and he's dead. So, he should survive. Yeah, that's 3.
3 damage each.
3 damage each.
White scars.
Ugh, so I'd have to CP reroll 1. Of course not.
He's dead.
GG.
Okay, so we're going to do some pile-ins, and then okay, so we talked out the last turn because there wasn't overly a lot to do. Basically we worked out that Sam could kill these Centurions, he could get himself an objective, but it wouldn't stop me scoring the 15 on my turn. And you could, what did you score? Oh, you got 1 more from Data Intercept.
Yeah, that's literally
he couldn't get Stranglehold, there's just no way he could have done it. And he couldn't get, what was the other one? Your other secondary?
Retrieve.
Retrieve, oh yeah, he couldn't get for Retrieve anyway, because it was pretty secure over there with the Infiltrators. So
the final scores came down to 71 to the White Scars with painting and all the scores, and 69 to the Orcs. So 2 points behind.
2 points. That is a close game.
And I can put that down to a single dice roll.
Yeah. Well, actually 2 dice rolls because you re-rolled it.
Yeah, yeah. It was the Meganolls, when they tried to run to get to this objective marker 5 where the Centurions and Blade Guard were. If I'd rolled a 5, not only would have I stopped you scoring 5 victory points,
yep.
I would have scored 3 more, which would have put me 6 points ahead.
Yep. And, wow, you said that, and this.
Yep, failing to kill
not killing the 5 infiltrators, and I had to hold on to that CP.
And if I'd rolled 1 6 there, I would have got.
Oh yeah, and you might have
1 6 on
held
those
that.
stall boys. Yeah. I would have held that and got another 5 victory points.
So super close game.
Yeah,
super close. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Sam had all of the bad luck. I mean,
no.
You killed my.
I killed your captain on Overwatch.
My captain on Overwatch, like bang. I was like, ah.
But it's like when you can sum up a game to if the
and you rolled a 1 over there for the grot with his morale, so that allowed you to move over and take that objective, which you would have taken anyway because the chaplain died, but it just made sure of that. But yeah, so some interesting.
Yeah, when you can sum up a game to if that dice roll had gone my way, if that dice roll had gone my way, and if that dice roll had gone my way, either one of those would have won it.
It's a close game.
It's a close game. 2 point victory.
Super close game. Super close game.
With the changes to secondaries, I don't think I would have got scramblers against you. Oh no, I would have made more of an effort to get into your deployment zone. So that would have put me 2 points ahead for scramblers. And if I had while we stand, I would have got 10 victory points off that instead of 6. Obviously, I didn't have that while we had, but that.
Yeah, I mean, I may have made more effort to kill or try and kill these.
But yeah, so the secondaries really do.
Like then Blade Guard probably would have gone after these rather than the while we stand.
But it was also a case of he would have gone. But yeah, I mean, that's a whole game debate.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, different game.
But yeah, I mean, so they certainly hurt me. It worked out well for you. My turn 2 being a bit of a whiffer.
Yeah, I mean, my turn 1, it was all right.
You never expect much from turn 1, do you? Really?
No, I mean, and then I done well on. I sort of, it's like some of them were good, some of them were bad rolls, and I think I managed to kill enough so that you couldn't just wipe my army, because my army is pretty soft, really. I just got a 3-up save, but
losing my boys so quickly, all your boys by turn 2 type thing.
Yeah,
wasn't good.
That was part of my idea as well, going for them trucks, trying to get them boys out so you can, because they're easier to kill. You're getting rid of some of that objective secured, because Sam has got a lot of objective secured in this army and it's hard to compete against.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think my semi-final games have been basically diced.
It's been very, very, very close, and I think it's, you know, although the other one wasn't so much close on, or was it close on? That was close on score. But it was the fact that, you know, they were both very close, and you were playing against two armies that have got codexes in 9th edition. You haven't.
Yeah, I don't.
So I think you've done really, really well with these armies. You know, and you beat what? You beat
Templars.
Templars in the first one, and
No right beating the Templars.
and the Necrons. So I think you've done really well with both lists.
Yeah,
and,
I won't get any more games now because of the way you're doing loser bracket.
Yeah, so the loser bracket was the first losers, so they'll go through, and then so the final for the winners bracket will be
White Scars Death Guard.
White Scars Death Guard.
If you roll better than I do against Death Guard, you should smash them with this.
Well, I'm hoping that my getting melter range with my 2+, you know, minimum of 2. Hopefully we'll be able to kill some Terminators, but who knows? You know what Ollie's like with his 4-up invuns. I probably won't get any. But it'll be an interesting game, as they all have been, and they've all been pretty close, apart from probably one of them. But
So I'm gonna take these dice away and melt them because they've been screwing me these games.
But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the game, and you'll probably these, because I'm filming these not necessarily in exact order, so we've got winners, losers brackets to pay, so you might see them first. We don't know, but we will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.